Oh. Okay. Hello everyone and welcome back. Welcome back to another stream on Gundam Breaker 3, where we're just chilling out and doing stuff. I'm just going to have a laugh here and just get used to the controls again, and then we'll go in and do some more missions. I'm going to turn the headset up here because the volume is pretty low on mine. Okay. The only problem is waiting for anything to come up here. I was going to go on GVO2, but GVO2 is not online at the moment, I don't think. I was getting like a weird error message in Japanese, so... Okay, let's see what we got here. New Gundam Double F. I don't think that's the Double F type. Different version of the Pale Rider. Charles' new Gundam. Oh, that one looks pretty cool. I'll take that. Black Knight? Yeah, we'll take that. Jim Quell Scout? Okay. Satellite Rider. Okay, let's do this. Let's go with that. We'll fight these suits, and then we'll see about the DLC. Fun times. Fun times. Hello everyone in chat, hope you're enjoying. I know we've only just got into stuff, but let's see how it goes. Oh, I'm just getting comfy here. Okay. I forgot I switched some of my kit around here so I don't have as many things available. It's not too bad. Hey Floaty. Monthly update was this week. Yeah, I didn't catch that update, Boaty. I'm sorry about that. But at least that would kind of explain why I'm unable to get on. I just realized I am getting ripped apart here. Who is shredding my my mobile suit? That one. It's that one right there. If I can take him out. Ooh. I don't know what he's using, but it's kind of annoying. Ooh. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Can I just... There we go. Let's get my health back here and just go all in. Ah! Everybody else is getting in the way here, so I'm trying to do as much damage as I can and hopefully take out people's parts here. I honestly can't see much of what's going on because of all the action, so it's literally just going to be a case of going all in and flailing around like a madman. I don't even know if I got the right suit there. I'm trying to remember what attack with the shield was. Because I swear I had the unicorn shield that gives me the beam weapon on it, but apparently I'm just too silly and don't know how to use it. Jeez, they're doing a lot of damage. I'm going through a lot of health kits here. There we go, parts out. Ground break. Ah. Okay, let's deal with this here. Oh. Let's get them both in the air and then we'll try and juggle for a little bit. Until my entire gauge runs out. And then we got the chest Vulcans to keep them up in the air. Oh. Come on now. This guy's going to end up in parts in a moment. There we go. Parts break. Shield weapon is shield and shoot if I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm trying it, but it's... Oh, wait a minute. Was that it? Hang on. Yeah, it was. Nice one, Bothi. I don't know why it wasn't working before. Maybe I just couldn't hear it. This guy's about to have a bad time. Oh, there we go. This is kind of overkill right now, but... There we go. Hey, Riptors, nice to see you again. That is such a cartoon-looking hammer. I mean, the Gusion's hammer is pretty massive. It's good, though. Really good. Especially with, like, the rocket boosters on the end. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to just convert all to GP. I'll have my drink of tea here at the same time. But yeah, he was totally on the floor there. And instead of doing ground break, I was just like, I'm not using satellite cannon yet, let's try it. So here we go, we were up to... If I don't do extreme, and I just do hardcore, we were up to the DLC, I believe. I just can't remember. Oh, there we go. How to select it. We've done... Is it normal or hardcore? We've done one of these. I remember doing it completely and just being like, oh, okay. There's one. So it's this one that I need to do next. I keep messing this up. So hardcore on rebreak here, so it'll be that one. There we go. Best breaker game in the series, and you make it so completely unbalanced and you can make so many completely unbalanced and over-top builds in it. I love it, says Riptors. The funny thing is, I got new Gundam Breaker again. I don't know whether you were around for the last one, but I got new Gundam Breaker for a laugh for like dirt cheap. So funny. Hey Trixie, nice to see you again. So yeah, what happened was, for those who don't remember, when I originally played New Gundam Breaker for the channel, I got it off a friend in the industry for free, basically just borrowing it. And what ended up happening was, I was like, okay, I'll do the review of New Gundam Breaker and then I'll give it back. And that was the last we saw of it. And then recently I was just like, you know what, I should have a laugh and go back and have a look at it and see how it's aged or how well it hasn't aged since launch. I was curious, and I went online and found it on eBay for basically like what would equate to, I think, roughly just under $5 US. On eBay, so it's not going to Bandai, of course. But it's new, sealed in box, and there were 7 of them in the same the same sale. So obviously somebody was getting rid of them, you know, en masse. So pretty fun to consider going back to that eventually, so I'm gonna have to open my copy. Or maybe I should deliberately pitch in and get a second copy and keep one completely sealed, you know. I should just have a laugh, keep one sealed, and then get another one that's dirt cheap as well and actually play that one. But yeah, everyone's like, dude, why would you do that to yourself? It's like, I genuinely, honestly can't remember much of the game anymore, so it might be funny just to get my new reaction in, like, 2022. I still have a picture of it on eBay for 7 cents as Boaty. Breaker 3 has aged very well, yeah. I still really enjoy this. I don't get why they never brought it to PC, because it was on, what, Vita and... Or, like, all of them have been on Vita and PS4. Like, this would be the perfect time, but I think it's because they still want to try and get money back from New Gundam Breaker's development. You know. My favorite MS is the Sinanju. Can use it later. It depends. Because I'm using my custom one at the moment that is set up to deal with the DLC. I don't think I have it in GBO2. Oh crap. Wait, no, I don't have it in GBO2 because it's not on GBO2. Oh crap. Boaty says, Mini, remember NGB has multiplayer. You can get enough people and play it online. Oh god. That would be funny. Just have like a multiplayer session. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It would be great on Steam, especially since the entire game is co-op. Seriously, I think they really did pass the chance to do good by putting this on Steam. And I know a lot of people complain and say, you know, like, oh, it should be on Steam, blah, 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 but no, it's whatever they want to do with it. Hope the audio's alright for you guys, by the way. I have NGB and I volunteer if that's something you want to do sometime. Might consider it in future, Boaty. Keep it on the cards. You know, because I figure I'm not going to rule anything out. So I figure just keeping it on the cards will be good to make sure I have as many options open as possible. Oh wow, Will got completely decimated there. Is that it? I thought there was a bug then, because we know there's like a couple of smaller bugs with this game, but it's not too bad. I mean, Breaker 3 Break Edition would do fine on Steam. True, true. Let's take that one because of the ability on it. Excuse me. Optional gauge. Let's take that one because of some of its stats. Sometimes I just take the stats and then put them on other things, so have that. Okay. But yeah, because you guys are in chat with me now, how do you think Breaker 3 would do on Steam now? Especially with New Gundam Breaker out at the same time. You know, because it's almost like it would be competing with another installment in its own franchise. You know. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're up to that one. People have been wanting me to do this DLC for ages, so I figured I'd jump in and do it. The Breaker game that actually exists, says Young. Hey Exram, nice to see you again. I platinumed New Gundam Breaker. I can say it's not worth it, obviously. Oof. 3 Breaker Edition would do better than NGB without a doubt, says Boaty. I think the PC world has completely forgotten about New Gundam Breaker. I don't know, like, if you get Blitz in here, Blitz will recount it pretty easy. You know. I imagine there are still some people that harbour a massive grudge against it for what it seemingly did to the series, you know? Because it soured a lot of people's sort of opinion on the series from what I can tell, or at least with that installment. And by that I mean, like, you talk to somebody about New Gundam Breaker and they're going to probably turn around and be like, yeah, I've heard of that, it's the bad one, isn't it? But then you've got that small group of people that don't know anything about it that are like, oh, New Gundam Breaker, I think I'll buy that on Steam. And then they fall for it. So it's kind of weird. Ooh. Wow. I'm glad I didn't use my Awaken though. I honestly think it'd sell well, says Crimson. However, there's a chance it would show how badly Bandai shot themselves in the foot. Yeah, especially considering the pricing. Hey ATM! Just check the Steam charts for New Gundam Breaker in the last 30 days. The peak was 55 people, so there's still some people playing it. Yeah, I imagine those people are ones that can't get access to a PS4 or whatever. Or maybe they genuinely like the game. You know. Malvin says hello. Hi. Hi to everyone that's in chat. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, the unicorn? Okay. I just realised I'm out of Buster Rifle here. No, I'm not. I'm just trying to spam Buster Rifle down range so I can take them out pretty easily. Oh! There we go, parts out. I'll take that, thank you very much. I love how just massive the XS is here. At least I think that's the XS. Either that or it's just the S Gundam. I'm gonna have to figure out exactly what the difference is. Sounds terrible for me, but they both kind of look the same. Again, it's that whole thing of me only really being familiar with, or more familiar with stuff that's like G and onwards. So I still need to actually get around to watching all the other UC stuff I can, including Victory, because I want to get into Victory. I think I said that before. Or I've said it in other videos where I've been like, yeah, it links into Crossbone, and I absolutely love Crossbone, so... Oh, come on now. Let's see what chat says. Hey, John! I'm tempted to pick up New Gundam Breaker on Steam, says Crimson, just so I can see if there's mods that might fix the jank. Kind of the same reason I only want to pick up Sonic Forces. Yeah, I want to pick up Sonic Forces on PC as well. But every time I look at it, it's not at a decent price, so I guess I'll have to wait. Because there are some decent mods that look okay for it. Ooh. Oh wow, oh jeez! I swear these must be master grades that they're spawning in here, because they're so big. Well, like, unless the XS really is that big. Like, people will probably be able to comment on that here. Because I do not know anything about it other than it's a big bulky boy. It's so fun to run Gatlings on this game, says Trixie. You can pour lead for days. I think Gatlings is what one of the Pale Rider variants I faced in Rival mode had before, because it was ripping through my health, no problem. Did not mean to do that, but okay. I love the way I've just been spamming Buster Rifle for all of this until I can get into a setup like this where I can just go all in with the hammer. Thing is, I don't even know whether this is the final fight, so I want to hold back a little bit. Okay, we juggled that guy there. Yeah, I'm glad that wasn't the final fight. I want the Dynasty Warriors games on PC. Oh, they'd be so good. I was looking at it the other day. There's like a thing going on for I think it's Koei Tecmo, is it the guys that do Dynasty Warriors and a bunch of other games. There's a Steam sale on from it at the moment, and I'm looking, and it's all the Dynasty Warriors games, but they're not doing the Gundam games, and I'm like... Because I still consider Dynasty Warriors Gundam to be pretty good. I can't wait to get back and playing that. Excuse me. I'll just get around to playing it eventually, once I've played like all the other stuff I want to play this year. Ugh. I'll just stand back here while I'm busy blowing my nose. I wonder if this is the end of this matchup or not. I don't think it is. There we go. Oh, it was. Oops. That's the Master Grade EXS. Ah. Victory is dark. Yeah, I've seen it. Riptor says, Victory, you're a woman, you die. Oh. Thank you very much. Try using the Barbatos wrench base. It is a blast to use, yeah, because you can grab people with it as well. I've used it previously, but... Oh yeah, I do like the hammer. There's the beam spark gun. That's one I've not seen in a while, kit-wise, is the Zaku F2000. Like, I remember it coming out, and it being pretty cool looking, but I've not actually seen the kit itself in ages. I think it's a really old kit by now. I could be totally wrong on that. Like, somebody can probably check that for me, like, when the F2000 was released, because I swear it was, like... Oh, I'm trying to think. Probably around about, what, 2010, maybe? It's from Beginning Builders, so yeah. That's what I was thinking of. I'm trying to place when Beginning G was, actually being released, you know. I'm thinking about it and I'm like, when was Beginning G? That was roughly, I swear, about 2020. Not 2020, 2010. There. I don't know why I said 2020 there. Weird. Okay, so we've done that. Build beginning here, let's do that one. It was 2010. Oh, good guess. Thank you very much, Crimson. Ah. Any grappling weapons are broken. Wrench base, subarms, shield, shining finger. I think I've still got the wired anchors here from the legs. Yeah, I do, so I can grapple with them if I need to. It is funny just dragging people towards you in this when they think they've got away. But yeah, it's such a good game, this. Like, it's pretty obvious by this point, you know, for somebody to say when they're playing it. It's like, oh, it's really good, but it's obviously a bit disheartening to find that it never really got a really wide release. And that Bandai are seemingly putting all the money on the new Gundam Breaker engine, or rather the, not so much the engine, but the code that they made. I say that because, again, with other videos that I've covered, it looks like they're doing the same stuff for the event that we saw recently, the scanning event in Japan. And then on top of that, they also look like they may be using it for the metaverse stuff. And the reason why I say that confidently is because of Unreal Engine 4 being able to be used via HTML5 to be embedded in web browsers. If they go that route anyway. That's interesting, actually. Oh, no, wait. I was thinking about it then, and I'm like, why haven't they already made that so it's available via web browser? And I thought, it's because they're not going to make any money off that. You know. Oh. Because they'll only want to do something if they make money off it. And it's pretty simple logic. They certainly didn't put it into certainly didn't put the money into the story writing for New Gundam Breaker. With New Gundam Breaker, I got the feeling that it was pretty much the average high school drama style thing that they do with the build series, you know. Because the build series is known for that sort of setting. It's like, okay, it kind of makes sense, but then you've obviously got your whole choose your waifu route, if I remember rightly. And then it just culminates in you having a ridiculously awkward battle at the end of the game. I think that's the one thing that I didn't really get about NGB was the whole battle system. Like, I understand swapping parts on the fly, it sounds brilliant on paper, but in execution, it's like, nah, I'm not so sure about this. And then on top of that, you've got the whole thing of prices of individual suits, which, well, suit boxes, you know, where you buy the entire kit. That was really expensive when it was first launched. Don't know whether that's changed. And then it was just the AI on top of that, you know. Because the AI was rough. The AI was akin to getting mugged in a back alley, you know. Pretty rough. I can't honestly wait to go back and try it to see what I think about it now and see if my opinions have changed. But I'm kind of half afraid to go back to it because it may be that whole thing of me just going in and just be like, yeah, no, it's still bad. It's not changed. Maybe I should check out other people's videos first and see what's going on with it, see if there are any updates, because I know, what is it, Red Wolf does some videos for it, or at least he did, and then I think he moved on to GBO 2. I know a lot of people that moved on to GBO because of, or there just being like no other games really. Oh, I always love the Unicorn OST, but fighting the Phoenix here, come on. There we go. Ooh, come on now. Oh, there we go. I didn't want to use my awakening mode there, just in case, so I'm glad I saved that. Let's see. I've been looking at the other breakers and trying to see whether I should even bother with them, you know, because of just seeing how different they are to Breaker 3. That and some of the other games as well, but I don't know whether the PS3 will handle it, because I don't know whether... I can't remember whether the PS3 was like region locked or not. Let's keep up with chat here. Crimson says, you know, if one day there was tech akin to build divers / fighters, it would be interesting to see how they handle it. Well, I mean, that's what they're trying to do, but I don't think we're gonna have magic particles anytime soon, but it would be cool. Let's back it up here, and I'll catch up with chat while also defending my suit. Let's see, Breaker 2 probably had the best story, but Breaker itself barely needs one. True, it's literally just jump into a match, blow a couple of people's suits up and get the parts, and then customize. Breaker 2 was a simple story to follow as long as you know classic anime tropes. Let's see. Worst part about New is the abilities were hard-coded to parts. And there were parts that were simply better than others stat-wise. Ironically, MechWarrior 5 had the same issues with AI in development. They would literally aimbot testers. Wait, what? Is that like documented somewhere that I can watch or whatever or read? Unicorn OST VOD equals mute, says Crimson. MechWarrior 5's release AI was atrocious, says Riptors. Your own teammates would murder each other. PS3 isn't region locked. I ran Breaker 2 just fine. Oh, so I can potentially look at getting Breaker 2. That's actually good to know. I'm gonna have to check out some PS3 games then that are Gundam. Because I honestly was under the impression that the PS3 was region locked. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to try and figure that out. Maybe I was thinking of the Xbox instead. John says, I just want a GBO2 style game with a cockpit view. It would be cool, especially because of GBO2 being pretty slow for most cases, you know. Oh, here we go. The Goku of Gundam at the moment. Oh, he's not. Oh, there we go. Here we go. I'm not gonna pull any punches in a moment when I've got super mode. It was Xbox without modding, says Crimson. So who's the Vegeta of Gundam? I don't know, but it's like the only reason I even mention it is because like recently there's just been a seemingly massive uptick in the amount of people turning around and being like, oh, Barbie could defeat anything in the entire franchise, you know, and it's just really silly. I'm not into that kind of like, or which suit could beat which other suit, or which character could beat one other character from a different franchise. It's just really silly for me. But it's like, it gets even more annoying when you have like people just turning around and being like, oh yeah, this suit could easily decimate everything. It's like, I'm not really bothered. Just leave me out of this. It's always Barbie at the moment though. There we go, let's get all of this stuff. I think it's more the whole thing of, it might just be my own perception of what's going on right now with people bringing Barbie up so much. And my own perception can obviously be skewed heavily. It's just the whole thing of I see so many conversations about it and you just get bored of it after a while, you know. It couldn't be orbital bombardment, definitely not with an Iron Slave. But you guys will probably have seen it online anyway. You get much younger fans that are into that kind of thing. And that's like one of the main conversations they'll have repeatedly. It's just like, ah. The only thing that you could argue that could hold a candle to would be Turn A because nano machines. That's what it always comes down to, you know. That's the conversation at the moment. It's always Barbie can beat whatever, Barbie can beat Goku, and then it always comes down to, yeah, okay, Turn A, nano machines, you know, and that's it. The conversation just ends there, seemingly. It's like I get the appeal of IBO. I'm not gonna dispute that IBO is a decent series, but it's like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just my age. Maybe it's just my age, or maybe it's just I'm sick of that conversation being repeated so much, and I'm just like, ugh. Because it really has soured my my impression that I got from IBO originally. Like, I absolutely adore IBO, or at least I did, and then that conversation has just been going around so much, it's just kind of put me off it a lot, which is sad to say. It's like, oh, you shouldn't let anybody, you know, sort of change your opinion on something. It's like, yeah, I know, but it doesn't help the situation when the conversation always goes back to the same thing and it gets boring after a while. It's not like the really fun conversations where you can turn around and be like, okay, it would be cool if they did, like, the prelude to IBO, you know, the Calamity War, and talking more about that and actual stuff that's in universe that hasn't been shown that would be pretty neat to see. Instead, it's just, nah, we'll do character versus character stuff. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me. Devil Gundam beats Barbie, says Raptors. Yeah, a lot of the suits from G would beat some of the suits from IBO, but it's more. It always tends to be the same conversation though, where it's like everybody just goes to the same conclusion. It's just Turn A all the way, primarily because of Turn A being one of the most overpowered suits ever. They made the MS in IBO immune to beam weapons. Yeah, which means if it's got a beam weapon, then it's probably not going to work. But like with the Devil Gundam, that matchup would literally just be the Devil Gundam spreading DG cells into it, and then that's it. It just gets taken over from the inside. A little bit like Double O with the ELS. You know, the ELS could easily just beat anything in IBO. Like, the funny thing is, you could easily come up with a lot more answers to the whole thing at the moment of what would beat Barbie. But it's just, conversation mostly ends up being the same with a lot of people at like a base level without getting interesting. And then the people that are normally an advocate of IBO just won't hear anything else. You know, they don't know anything else about the series or don't know much about it. So they immediately just default to IBO or bust. I don't like those conversations because they're just generally boring. Turn A can carry cows. Yeah, it's got a cargo port for the cow, right? When I'm in doubt, just pull out Red Zaku, says Trixie. ELS are probably more terrifying than the Turn A. I'm just trying to think now. I don't think there is. When you think about the two main craziest things that would be pretty much unstoppable in all of Gundam, it'd be, well, one of them would be the ELS, and I think another one would be the Devil Gundam, but that's only if they infect things. You know, because the Devil Gundam was obviously beaten and needs a pilot, whereas the ELS are their own sentient life forms that only need to touch things. You know, like I think without a doubt the ELS are probably one of the most terrifying things ever in Gundam. Oh. Barbie is my favourite and now I'm sad, says John. Don't get me wrong, Barbie's brilliant as a design and everything. I think it's more just the whole thing, like I said, of just the conversation gets very, very boring when you have the same people giving the same arguments. You know, and they clearly won't listen because their favourite is that type of suit. It's like, sure, I like the God Gundam, but I'm not going to say that it's completely invincible. You know, or everybody knows I like the Crossbone, but the Crossbone gets completely trashed in its own series. It's not invincible. You know, I think I like conversations when they're a little bit more realistic and aren't just based on sheer blind fanboyism, you know. Oh. Have to go with Tallgeese, my go-to, says Trixie. Easy design that could be used in other universes. Funny thing is, out of all of the Tallgeese designs, I still prefer the second design, the Trazers one, Tallgeese 2. It looks really good with the white and the blue, and then the added plume on the head crest. Just looks so good. I'm not so sure about the 3 though, although then again, I'm not a fan of Endless Waltz designs, so I don't know whether this is the last area, but I'm gonna go all in here. I have a feeling it wasn't the last area. Oh, I juggle that guy. Oh, yeah. Knew I shouldn't have used that there, but could go with cross-dimensional with Double O Quanta. Trixie said, oh no, I've read that one. The one thing with the ELS is they technically never wanted to kill, they were just trying to find a new home. Yeah, like the ELS, by nature, aren't like deliberately going out of the way to deliberately target anybody for aggressive means. It's just there was a massive misunderstanding in that plot line. Hey, Scramble Gundam, not seen you in a while. Last time I saw you was with the, was it the Build Fighters movie? Oh, come on. Oh, did I have parts break on him? Wait, what? Okay, I kicked his ass and he vanished. John says, can't the argument boil down to who actually pilots the suits? Because if you have an OP god tier suit, but a pilot is useless, would it still win? Technically, yeah, that could be a little bit more depth to the conversation. Oh, hello. Well, let's take all that there. Scramble Gundam, what a missed opportunity, says Bleds. Endless Waltz only really had two good designs, Heavy Arms Custom and Tall Geese 3. And it's crossed between the Tall Geese and the Epion. I can't remember that one. Let's see here. That one. We're like completely clearing out these missions. The Serpent's a great grunt MS, says Trixie. That reminds me, I wonder whether we'll actually get to see a remake of the high-grade Serpent. You know, because they have the really old one, which is basically like a no-grade right now. They hyped the Scramble Gundam up so hard and it ended up being a nothing burger of a kit. Well, isn't it just the Zeta, but modified? Because I'm trying to remember, because I did see reviews of it at the time from like Type V3 and people, so if I remember rightly, it literally was just a heavily modified Zeta. It was an original mold. Huh. Interesting. I just want reprints of the Re 100, says Crimson. Thing is, I don't think I've really checked out the Re 100 line too much. I'm going to have to have a look into it, because I remember the only one I've looked at is the E3 ages ago. I love the way we're taking out most of these suits in like one shot, and I am just spamming the Buster Rifle for the sake of it. Now I'm doing the shield. It was a very Zeta-esque suit, but it transformed more like Wing. Bloods. I'm gonna have to check out the reviews again. We got more builder parts there, I think. Hey, Hainu? Wait a minute, is that a different version? Oh, it's the amazing version? Okay. I don't think I've got parts for this yet. Oh, I forgot the way that this level works now. Oh, that poor Camphor. I just dragged him all the way across the other side of the level. Gotta love the wide anchors for that with the crossbow. Hey G-Dash! Finally back to it. I mean, I did start it on one of the other streams recently, but I decided to continue it today because I couldn't get on GBO2. Because I was actually going to go straight on GBO2 and get my dailies done on that, but I think there's like an update for it, and maintenance. My boy, why was too hurting, says John. I'm sorry, John, he was just there. He was the first one that I grabbed with the wide anchor. He just happened to be there and I couldn't see which suit it was. So, yeah, he got grabbed and then slammed repeatedly. I'll stop though. Is that the perfectibility? Oh wait. Yeah, I think it is. Has he got... Yeah, it is. The Plan B unicorn. Oop. Because it's got half the full armor stuff and then it's got the Banshee arms on it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Kill on him. Oh! Absolutely love the feeling of combat in this, even if it does just amount to mashing buttons with my suit. Full armor Plan B. But not the perfect one. It has the narrative tails. Jen, if you're watching this, please take away Dave's teeth privileges, says John. No! Yeah, I'll be asking for another one now. The kit people wanted out of the Scramble, the Hot Scramble, ended up being Vapor versus Blitz. I don't think I've heard of that one. Or if I have, I can't remember it. Like, what was the difference? Blitz. Perfectibility and Plan B are the same suit. The former is just the OVA stylings. Surprised he didn't put the fuel tanks on and the other full armor stuff. You know, just go all in on it. Give it the narrative armed armor Ds with the tails, and then put the entire fuel pack on it, or booster pack. Hot Scramble had funnels. Is that it? It had funnels and that was it? Because that kind of sounded a little bit lackluster. Or is that just me? I need to check John's post there. Another reason I like IBO and why it's one of my favourite series is because all the weapons are ballistic based and have so much weight behind them. Yeah, no, I'll agree with that. That's one of the reasons why I like IBO, is that it always feels like there's weight to it. And I really like that because you don't really get a sense of weight a lot with Gundam. You know, like you'll have suits doing backflips and stuff, like heavy arms or whatever, and gunning everybody down, but there's no sense to weight. Whereas with IBO, you can hear every single slam of like a weapon or something, and a lot of the movement in it is, I would say, semi-realistic in the sense that whenever something slams into the ground, you hear the amount of weight behind it because the sound design is really good. You know, absolutely love the sound and everything. Like, it's a fantastic story in the way that it's set up. I think fans have just soured it for me, though. And I don't mean anyone, you know, like, I don't mean general fans, I mean the ones that literally are just like hardcore IBO and nothing else. I think that's who have ruined it for me a little bit. Maybe my opinion will change in like another 6 months or whatever. It's just right now it's a little bit grating just to see the conversation always devolve into the same thing. Ooh. Let's use the Vulcans here. Love the music on this OST, it's so good. What the? Boaty, seriously? What are your cousins doing in here? Oh, they're both in the same place. Could be worse, it could be the Voltron fandom, says Blitz. Toxic people and death threats. I've already had enough of that from all the different fandoms, you know. Why is it... Oh crap, I used it too early. Why is it that there's always that kind of group in fandoms? You know, there's always the toxic people that make it bad for everybody and in general just sour the overall experience, you know. Oh. Blitz says, IBO is super crunchy and I love it. Hot Scramble had funnels, new Gundam-esque rifle and shields as bounty. I'm gonna have to have a look at the, if there's any images later on of it. 8th team was the best at really giving mobile suits weight, says Ripters. Oh yeah. I think I've got that on the watch list again. Can't beat 8th team in terms of just how well it does battles and stuff. Like, there's a reason why you go into YouTube and type in, like, Gundam battles, and MS8 always comes up as one of the top search results. Especially the Easy 8 versus the Goof Custom. Like, I even, like, for me, 8th team is just an all-round good one. Like, what you can say, like, with other shows or series, that there's parts to it that you probably don't like. I think I might be being biased here, but I really can't remember anything that I thought was bad about 8th team. You know. Blitz says the reason why fandoms get like that is because shipping was a mistake. Because people are either jerks or take it way too personally. Says Crimson. Let's see. Blitz says, I just like giant robots made out of lions. I just want to have fun, you know? But it's like me with most shows. It's like I see giant robots and just go, yeah, I like this. Can we just have more of this? Let's just acquire all for now, and then we'll convert some of these parts later on. Hey! Misa before she ends up in the Gundam Breaker anime. Wiki has pictures that show the Hot Scramble. Okay, I'll have a look later. It's why I've been watching the Voltron 1984 series, because I want to shut my brain off for 52 episodes. Hot Scramble was in G-Gen and Versus as DLC. Okay. The love story in 8th was a bit, the last episode should have been cut. That's the only criticism I have for it, says Ripters. I didn't mind the love story because it kind of reminded me of Romeo and Juliet a little bit. Like, it didn't totally get in the way. It was kind of cool being able to see it from both sides, you know, the war from both sides and perspectives. That's basically what it is, essentially. It's just Romeo and Juliet, but with Gundams. Crimson says, Romeo and... I'm still on that. Random note. Guess I'm never getting the VF31C Siegfried 200 Plus for Super Pack variant model or 100 for the regular. Oof. Oof. Well, let's... I'm using the... Yeah, I was trying to remember whether I was using the Vulcans there or not. Let's whittle it down with them. Honestly, it's hard to kind of tell whether I was using the Vulcans or not. I think it was the head ones. There we go. Wait, where'd he go? Oh. I see. I have no idea what's going on or why I'm fighting a giant Scramble Gundam, but it's fine. Just reminds me of the first time you fight a PG on this. Let's take the hammer to his face. Come on. Oh wow, I evaded that attack by grappling him at the last minute. That was cool, that. Oh, did we just get a load of parts here? Element spheres. That was really cool, that just being able to get out of the way with the wired anchor. I really wish it was easier to lock onto more vulnerable parts when fighting perfect grades as bleds. There we go, we'll take all the Scramble Gundam's parts. Okay, so that's another trophy there. Elemental Sphere, used via plastic merge, provides additional weapon damage. Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we can get buffs from that. Hey Dave, I can't seem to stop listening to Gundam Seed Destiny's ending OST. Help, says John. What, the ending is in, the episode ending one? Done that, so now it's build Rising, build Evolution, build Absolute, and then build Kingdom, okay. Reason the song. I'll have to have a look at that in a bit. Whatever that message is. Yeah, a lot of the songs from Seed are good, but like everybody said, seemingly that's where all of the money went into Seed. Oh, because of the reused animation and stuff. Should have a laugh and try rewatching Seed with Jen or something and see what Jen's opinion of Seed is. Hey, I don't think it's on the list we've got, Jen, because we've got Double O, I think we've got 8th Team, we've watched G, Iron Blooded Orphans, trying to remember what else. Oh, Build Damage and Build Damage Re-Rise. I'm trying to remember what else was on the list for Gundam specifically, because there's like 6 series or something crazy. And for anyone who doesn't know, it's a long list of anime that we compiled that we're just going through. We've got like 48 different animes or something stupid to watch that we've been wanting to get round to. So put G Savior on versus Boaty. Oh yeah, we've got Double O. Double O season 1 and 2 in the movie, if I remember rightly. Bodhi, no, don't put G Savior on the list. Wait a minute, isn't this the level from New Gundam Breaker? The forest level, and they've just remade it. I'm just looking at it now and I'm like, this looks oddly familiar. It just looks as though they've taken it and given it slightly better graphics, maybe, in New Gundam Breaker. Watch G Savior in Discord, says G Dash. I'm good. I'm good. I swear this is the same level as in New Gundam Breaker. Lovely, everything just falls in and dies. The very first stage in the very first Breaker game, this is super nostalgia. Ah. It's from the older Breaker games. First stage from Breaker 1. Seriously, I swear they've redone it in New Gundam Breaker as well. Because if you guys go and look at the footage for that from like anybody's channel, it looks oddly similar. You know, as if they've remade it. Oh, I was hoping I'd be able to get with the wide anchor there, but it didn't work. It's the Jaburo stage from New Gundam Breaker, says Ripters. That's what I thought. Hey, got the power with the wide anchor there. Oh, come on. There we go. This was used as a level theme for MGB, but I refuse to acknowledge NGB unless you're the host in the multiplayer. Oh, fun times. Let's just send all these suits up into the air and then we can juggle them. Force your viewers to suffer alongside you for more content to split. Imagine if they, because I'm looking at chat now with Treble, imagine if they did a system similar to Dark Souls in like the next Gundam Breaker, or imagine if they did it in this one where you can just, instead of going co-op with everybody, you could either just have somebody randomly join you and it be co-op, or you can have like other suits invade your missions and basically try and screw you over. I don't think it would be really welcome, but I imagine there's some people that enjoy it, but another load of people will be like, oh, I can't get the parts that I want now because of it. You know. Like, imagine me going into some random dude's lobby with this and just be like, hi. So you're not gonna have a good time. That's when you have Megalomania start playing from Undertale. It's like, I just want to get these parts. Okay, let's go. Let's go over here. I just realized how this gives me a speed increase because I'm just flying across the map, just destroying everything. There we go. Oh, we're inside now? Okay. Is that a perfect grade? Oh! Yep, that's a perfect grade. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know if this is the end here or not, but I'm going for it. This may be complete overkill, I'm not entirely sure. Gotta love the G Gundam theme though. Oh. I remember playing this on the Vita ages ago. This is Blitz. Can I just go this way? Where are we going? Come on, where are we going? Oh, wait a minute. Have I got the boxes here? Yeah, there we go. Can I just... Didn't see them before. Oops. Love the way we're boxed in there. It's like, come on. I just want to go places. Want to fly around. Okay. Let's acquire all these builder parts so I'm not missing out on them later. King. Oh. Okay, here we go. Mission counter. Let's see what we're up to. Think it's that one? Oh no, it's this one instead. Oh god! Oh, I just recognize this. Hang on. Is this? Oh, because I've not played the DLC up until now. No wonder. I didn't recognize this until now. Is this the same stage they used to show off in New Gundam Breaker, well, the scanning event? It is! It's the same area! Oh. Wow. I didn't think I'd see this. I honestly, because I'd not played the DLC up until now, I honestly thought it was just for that event, but clearly I was mistaken because of me not being in the loop with previous games and what levels had been in them. Oh my god, this is so cool. It's a Breaker 1 classic. This entire DLC was ripped verbatim from Breaker 1. Okay. Really hasn't played GB1. Yeah. I've only played GB3 and unfortunately NGB as well, but heck, it was you guys that got me started on this in the first place in terms of getting into Gundam Breaker, and I don't regret that because it's really fun. Ooh. Oh wow. Poor Master Gundam there. I'm just gonna stay firing at that angle because there were enemies over there anyway that were spawning in. It's Wing Verkar, yeah. Not seen that one in a while in here. Let's pull the shield bits back for a little bit. Poor Master Gundam. Oh, this is absolute chaos right now. Like, I'm just grabbing things with the hammer and just slamming the living daylights out of the face. There we go. Get back here. Will admit, I absolutely love the visuals on this level. Wait, what? Oh, Hammer Boys! This is brilliant. Come on. Oh my god, I just realized if there's a Master Grade version, I can get the hammer and it'll be ridiculously oversized. Come on now. Let's stun you here a little bit. I love the way it keeps trying to throw his mobile suit as far away from me as possible, and I just kept grabbing him with the wired anchor. Oh, the Age FX. Okay. Teenage Mutant Ninja Gundam. I know some people prefer Dynasty Warriors to this, but I like Breakaway more. I think I like both of them just as equal, you know. It's like, sure, Dynasty Warriors has that kind of mindless fun to it where you can just run in and decimate a load of suits and it feels really good, but at the same time, it's like, you can do that with this. The only difference is there's a little bit more control in this. Like, it's on a smaller scale, yeah. But there's a little bit more to the control in this in terms of what you can do. Oh wow, is that it? The Master Grade that never saw the light of day, says Crimson. What, the Gushan? I might be out of the loop here. Hey, Sea Funnels. Let's acquire all and end there. Gundam Breaker Mobile. We used a lot of assets from past games. This level appears in it as well when you're getting the upgraded Artemis. Huh, neat. Oh, the Age FX. It never got a Master Grade. Was it advertised? It's kind of like some of the G stuff where it's like they show off certain things like either figures or model kits and then they just never make them. Okay, so we're up to lava? Lava mission? A and the Age 3 had prototypes and then they just vanished. Ah. I don't know why you would make like the Age line have. Oh, I see, because it Age bombed. Ah. I was just about to say, I don't know why you'd have Master Grades in the running and then just not finish off the series. You know, but if it bombed so hard that it clearly affected sales, or would have affected sales, then that would be a damn good reason to stop building them. Strike freedom, I just grabbed it out of thin air and then just slammed it. The G-Savior effect of Age was Crimson. Honestly, I didn't think Age was received that poorly, but it must have been. Sean says, were there a bunch of Age designs that appeared in a DS game that's supposedly going to be made and then got canned? I know the DS game or something that they did had like massive amounts of designs, because they still have to build quite a lot of them in Mass Builder. Realised I'm out of Vulcans there. Oh, come on now. Can we just... Oh, I was trying to grab that double O riser from over the other side of the level with the wide anchor, but sometimes it can be a bit funny when grabbing suits. Okay. Oh crap. Come on now. I wonder how big this level is and what the boss is going to be. Two was the best part of Age. Yeah, I really do like the second part of Age. It's so good. Honestly, I think if they'd have just run with that part of the story, they would have got better reception. Like, I can understand the third part and why they would want to do that. It's almost like they literally, like, obviously they took inspiration from the suit designs and parts of the story from things like classic UC. It's just, it's a shame the way that the third part turned out, because I know a lot of people don't like Kyo, primarily because of seemingly how much of a pacifist he is. You know, especially compared to the rest of his family. Come on now. Okay, I've called the shield bits back for a sec. That's good. Okay. There we go, making some decent progress. Now the question is, what are the last couple of suits going to be that we have to fight here? Ooh, Astaroth with the demolition knife. Oh, right next to me as well. Ooh. Okay, so that's one Astaroth down. Why is it called a knife if it's such a giant sword thing? Probably because the folding aspect that makes it look a lot smaller, but... Come on now. Hey! Yeah, there we go. Two-handed weapon, demolition knife. Richter says, the plot made no sense. The Martians want to destroy the Earthlings because of the suffering, and then it turns out that they could have moved their colony way away from Mars all along. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Two perfect grade red frame Kais? Oh, let's just go all in on him. They ain't holding back, so why should I? Regen some of my stuff here. There we go. Oh, nice. It actually uses the sword. I didn't think it was going to do that then. Because the perfect grade is so large, instead of bringing it over to me, I end up going to it. Are we good now? Are we done with this? Yeah, I think we're done with this one. All the spheres. Do you like the way you can just fire the wide anchors off and just like attach yourself to a wall and they go flying off? It's really good for mobility. Just allows for a little bit of extra options when it comes to movement. Excuse me. Let's see what else we got here. City map? Okay. By the way, our gunpowder is made of high grade your gunpowder is made of high grade or master grade parts. High grade, but they're pretty buffed at the moment. Like, I'm not bothered doing a master grade version of it yet. This is new. Wait a minute. No, no, it isn't. Oh, wait. Oh, maybe it is? Are those perfect grades? I was going to say, this looks very familiar to the, again, I think it was the Yokohama port event. The only difference with the port event is it didn't have all these buildings on it. I was wondering when I'd be able to target something again. There we go. Oh. Oh, is this from... Is this going to be from each era? Because this is like mid-90s right now? 95, 96, I believe. This is actually really cool. Oh, of course, the God Gundam is the one that chips me up into the air by the looks of it. Oh, whoa, whoa. There we go. So what's next? Yeah, yeah it is. Oh wow, that's a really, oh, this is a really cool event. I like the way that they do it in almost like order of year. So this is what, 2004, 2005 to 2000 and... Oh no, no, wait. I'm trying to remember when Seed was. It was like 2006 maybe to 2009 here by the look of it. Not for Seed, I mean for Seed and Double O. Oh. Come on. Oh no. Oh! I went into that. Just the 2000s, says G-Dash. Thing is, I wonder whether there's going to be any PGs after it. Oh, okay, no. So it goes up until the in Breaker 3 because at this point... Yeah, I don't think there were any other PGs after this. At the moment, apart from... No, they did the Unicorn at the beginning, didn't they? I'm trying to remember, I just smashed a load of things. I was too busy just like, woo, shiny. Hey. See what's next. Okay, so it's build evolution then? Just flying through this DLC right now. It's like, remember the whole point of getting my suit to be buffed up early on was just so I could do these DLCs really easy. And yeah, it's on hardcore, but I'd still like to think it was pretty easy right now. Here's where somebody turns around and goes, dude, you gotta do the DLC on Extreme. Try and... Oh. Trying to see if I can grab an enemy there with the anchor. Come on now, can you... Oh, okay, oh, I was gonna say I might be out of range there, but apparently not. I didn't even realize I hadn't put the gen bits out. Okay. Can I just get whatever this is? I'm assuming it's one of those crazy box things. What is over there, or is it? Oh, I see. Saw the yellow box from over there. I was like, wait a minute. Fun stuff. Okay. Hope you guys are enjoying so far. Just smashing through everything here. Ah, come on. Oh, Dragon Gundam. Mobile suit on a base job in there? Wait, what? Don't think I've seen that before, or at least if I have, it's pretty rare. I say that and there's a camper on a base jabber. Okay. Just kind of getting through things eventually here. Okay. How are some of these suits still alive? I really don't know. I think I might call it after this one. I'm starting to feel tired. I say that and then IBO comes out. Oh, fun times. Right. Let's get this finished quickly. Get the Kimaras done first. That's one done. There we go. Fucking groundbreak. We can see that your tiredness is proof. Yeah, it kind of shows with my avatar a little bit. I don't know whether it's the heat or what, because like I've mentioned before, I get really hot. And I just start dozing off automatically. And yeah, I got a jacket on that's really fluffy right now, so I think I might be overheating myself before I'm scheduled to do another stream. Fun stuff! Thank you very much, Jen. I'm totally a smart person. It's like, yeah, I'm supposed to be doing a load of streaming, and instead it's just like, I'm overheating myself.
You know what you could do?
Take the jacket off?
Yeah.
Okay. It is really nice and warm, I'll give it that. It definitely is me just overheating. Oh boy. Right, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I shall call it there and go actually figure out what's wrong with me. Maybe we should call it a night. No. I'll see what's going on first. Yeah, I literally have just woken up like a couple of hours ago, so it literally is me just being on fire right now. I'll go cool down, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. If I don't, then I've called it a night. If I do, well then you know I've literally just calmed down and cooled down a little bit. So yeah, thank you very much for the support. I shall see you on the next video. I'll see you next time. Bye!